Alright, welcome back to Doki Literature Club Plus. In the last one, we finished Trust, and anyway, so we're gonna play just normal DDLC this time. Yeah, I'm kind of tired. I've been recording stuff all day, and, I've played a couple games that I haven't played yet, and, yeah, I'm excited to play those, and also play this. Doki. Alright, let's do this. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even though they're being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of papers, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Did you say something?
No, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk in hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Well, you mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Cookie did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, again with that.
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a lot of time establishing my writing style.
Back with the deep Yuri voice. I'm sorry, I can't. This to me is the Yuri voice. I can't get it out of my head. I apologize. What the fuck? I never noticed how bad Yuri's weird posture is. Is it good posture or bad posture? You guys tell me. Because I can't tell. It's just she's so curvy. Sorry, Yuri. I didn't mean to ogle you. I didn't mean to catcall you, sweetie. You're beautiful. I don't really expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Cookie liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Cookie appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know we didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ugh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Cookie started showing up.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turn towards me as if they noticed I was standing here. Hi, ladies, I love you.
Cookie! She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Cookie.
Well, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Cookie?
Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Of course, that'll be... Oh god, I've been having this... I don't know who I want to pick here. Because I want to pick either Natsuki or Sayori. No offense, Yuri, I love you. I want to read Yuri's poems. And the thing is, if you pick Natsuki here and then continue to go with Natsuki's route, then you're not going to be able to read Yuri's poems. But I also really want to get that Natsuki poem, the because that is one of my favorite poems in the game. And I'll still get my favorite Yuri poem if I skip her first half of poems, you know? So I need to just... Here, I'm gonna have Siri flip a coin, and whatever she decides, heads Natsuki, tails Sayori. Siri, flip a coin, please.
It's tails.
It's tails. We're doing Sayori. Sorry, Natsuki, I love you. Natsuki? Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless I couldn't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. Right, Sayori, you tell him, runs away. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Cookie. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Then why the fuck did you have me interject my feelings? Yuri, I don't want to hurt your feelings. You're beautiful and wonderful and your poems are amazing. I just really like Natsuki's poems and Natsuki as a person. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I'm a simp. Sayori, help me. Sayori, help me. I need to join the simp club. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody liked... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. Sayori is right as always, except for when she's being suicidal. That's when she's incorrect. But when she's talking about how great everyone else is, she's correct. So why are we fighting? Because... Well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Hell yeah, Sayori, you tell her, queen. Natsuki's like, I mean, I can't deny that. Don't worry, Yuri, I'm not looking at your boobs right now, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat, don't even fret none, sweetie. Bink, and you too, Natsuki. Bonk, and you too, Sayori. Sorry, you guys can't see me, I'm booping them. Bink, bonk, and are my boop noises, by the way. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika's behind her with a bewildered expression. Sayori,
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. Yuri's boobs. So this is why Sayori's vice president? I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Monika, don't even. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing a knot in my stomach. I vomit profusely on the floor. I run away. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. I love how in this game the main character is so infatuated with Monika, but you still can't hang out with her. Oh, my mouse is on her, but wait, you guys couldn't see that. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly. Next time I'm gonna write about Yuri's big boobs. Cookie, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat to get to talk about it with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Cookie, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? About what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Cookie, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really have to stop there? Maybe I can date everybody, please. I mean, in real life, I'm a girl, so I mean, like, maybe they'd be cool with it. I don't know these ladies and what they want. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Pat. Good Sayori. I say that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's write a poem for Natsuki. Nibble. Mouse. Shopping. Anime.
Bouncy?
Sugar.
Bubbles.
Now playground is Sayori. I remember that.
Sticky.
Bunny. Giggle? Giggle. Boop. Papa. Lipstick. Jump. Kitty. Candy. Pout. Hop. And poof. Oh, fuck. And marshmallow. Perfect Natsuki! Yay! I wanted to write the perfect Natsuki poem. Another day passes and it's time for another club meeting already. Because I like to pick all Natsuki options and then one Yuri option, so it's like, poof, marshmallow, existence! Another day passes and it's time for another club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Cookie!
Yo, Sayori.
Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just not used... Oh, that's me.
I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Huh? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How'd you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have got a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And that only leaves the one option.
Ugh! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Cookie, how dare you? Very mean. It's not true. Yuri's like, yes it is, it's very true. Ha ha ha. Yuri suddenly giggles.
Huh?
I didn't know she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri! Tell Cookie let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That.
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys to bring me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Bwap! Ow! What was... Huh? A cookie?
Yeah, I am a cookie, thank you for noticing. Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic, that's me. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my restitution?
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jesus, eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. You're really going through a lot. Through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Oh, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me.
Sayori got out of her seat, goes behind Natsuki, and wraps her arms around her.
Jeez. I get it.
Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Get me out of your hand, Sayori. Natsuki, put me down. Sayori leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, innuendo. Sorry.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha.
Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori...
Natsuki glances around the room. Monica isn't in the club room.
Ugh. Where's Monica anyway?
Good question.
Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't heard either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true. Excuse me?
I don't know, Yuri. I kind of prefer Natsuki over Monica, not gonna lie. Look how cute she is. She'd punch me if I said that to her, though, so ignore me. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all? You're so strong-willed.
A boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances over at me. Never mind that. What held you up, anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica.
Monica looks over at me.
Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? Then in that case, I won't let you down, Cookie. Boom.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks.
So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to let out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Into the closet with Natsuki! Couple of lesbians in the closet, right, Natsuki? Can we kiss already? God damn it. Sorry, hi Natsuki, I love you. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah, don't worry, I kept my promise. I pulled the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and quickly turns it over, presumably checking for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know.
I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know.
That's true. I don't blame you.
Well, anyway, let's put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay?
Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow.
So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forgot.
The chapter ends with when Minori and Alice found Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates from inside the closet. Huh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf.
Did you move my manga again?
Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet, so I had to move stuff around to clean up a little bit. It's all still there. I just had to organize it a bit. Ugh. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop trying to figure out how to reach her manga.
Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving all these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're all pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf?
Natsuki? There's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you.
I can get them myself.
Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it.
You think I'm too short or something?
I knew
it. Well, you know what? Just watch me.
Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful.
I know what I'm doing.
Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf.
See?
The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls onto the floor. The stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly.
There.
Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Geez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way I'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just...
I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on.
Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet.
Let's see.
The classroom chair is all of desks attached, so they're inconvenient to fit into the closet.
Aha!
Natsuki trots over the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Natsuki climbs onto the chair and then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. I love Natsuki.
There we go. See, I can easily do it now.
Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below.
What?
The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf.
What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing?
Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I gotcha. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes it, I'll be dead.
Huh?
Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf.
Heavy. Hey, Cookie? I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry up and take this one.
Huh? But then I have to let go of the chair.
That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up.
Alright, let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair.
What do you mean, stand up?
Natsuki looks down at me.
Why are you all the way back?
Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box!
What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my...
Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box.
You pervert. You set me up. Go away. Get out.
But...
I'll do it myself.
The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Kia! The seat turns into chaos in a split second. The chair flies out from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and books go flying. I got you! Crash. The force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Do you guys like my Natsuki? Do you guys like my anime? Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross! Ugh! Sorry. Her fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? You sicko. Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica? See what happens when you put manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. I hope you're happy. I didn't... Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. It wasn't me. It wasn't. I know, don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no! My... Huh? I look down. Natsuki's kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. Oh, it must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it onto the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you... No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help to get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No. I don't really even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright, well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help you cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on this once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lips quiver. You're really nice to me. Huh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. This is exactly what happens inside the lesbian closet, by the way. Sorry, I'm making light out of the bad situation. I apologize. Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I can do. The next couple minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki's holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up. If you insist. I love you, Natsuki. We sat in the same spot as last time, and I opened the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, taking note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed at how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? Told you. Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. Alright, I think that'll be it. just make a new save, why not? Alright. Got new pictures? New side story! Understanding! I can't wait. Alright, that'll be next one. Or maybe I'll read poems next one, just because I really like reading poems. I don't know. Ugh. Love Natsuki so much. Aww! That's so cute. What? I didn't see this. Oh, that's adorable. I keep getting adorable art, guys. This game is great. I'm loving this. Thank you so much for watching this video. You know, usual stuff I tell you to do, like, comment, subscribe, whatever. If you have a preference over the next girl I hang out with, there's only one more day in which you can do that right now, so, you know, you could pick, I think you'd have to pick Yuri, though, wouldn't you? Well, if you want me to try hanging out with Yuri once, I wouldn't mind. I'd like to hang out with Natsuki again to get her poem, but I think it's too late for that anyway, so whatever works for you guys works for me. I like all of these. I would love to hang out with any of them. So thank you so much. I don't know if I'll probably read the poems next and then do the side story. I'm not certain on that yet. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye. Alright, this poem is called Big Spooky Spider, and I have a little story to tell afterwards as well. Along the carpet ridge, along the carpet bay, is a big spooky spider just going along her way, and although she makes me nervous, I can't ruin her day. She can't help being scary, she can't help being hairy, she can't help being creepy, she can't help being freaky. She can't help but make me nervous, she can't help but make me shake. She can't help it if her spindly legs make my stomach ache. But she's minding her own business, so maybe I'll mind mine. I mean, I know I wouldn't like being watched from behind. So the story of that one was just, I was in creative writing class, and a spider was walking around in the room I was in, and I thought she was so creepy looking. She was like a giant brown spider, and I was like, Jesus Christ. But I was just watching her, and I was like, you know, she's leaving me alone. I can leave her alone, and I needed inspiration that day for writing, so I just wrote about her. Her name was Big Spooky Spider, and I really liked her. After, you know, once you write about something, you become very invested in it, and so I became very invested in her. And so I really liked her, but eventually she kind of disappeared, and I was like, okay, I'm going to warn my mom to, like, be a little careful. I was like, hey, Mom, I found a spider, a giant spider. Try not to step on her. Last I saw, she was in the dining room, but she was brown, the same color as the floor, so you might not see her. That's fine. Just, you know, try not to step on her barefoot, first of all, because I don't know if she's poisonous, and second of all, try not to step on her at all, please, because I love her. And if you see her, please tell me. I want a picture. And my mom was like, okay. And she, you know, whatever. A few hours passed, and she saw my spider, and she was, you know, she was scared, so she smashed her. And then she posted a picture of her to Facebook and asked everybody what this spider was. I was so mad at her already. I was pissed. I was like, she wasn't going to hurt you. And my mom's like, I know, I'm sorry. You know, maybe it could have been a dangerous spider. I'll ask people. And I was like, okay. And I was really mad at her. I actually went and took a shower and cried in that shower. I was just so pissed. I've never been so mad at my mom. And then when I left my shower, she told me that it was just an oversized house spider. And I was so mad at her. I'm still mad at her to this day. How fucking dare she? I'll always miss Big Spooky Spider. So that's the story. Don't ever fucking kill some big spooky spider, okay? She's minding her own business, god damn it.